One of Starr's most dramatic rescues took place after a near-fatal accident on a construction site in Saskatchewan.
I was working in construction, and we were building a wall. I went to get materials, like a saw and a board, and then as I was walking back, I forgot about the staircase hole and fell through into the basement. And then when I was laying there, I was trying to move my one arm, but it wouldn't move. And then I tried to call for help, but I didn't have a voice at all. And my boss came and checked up on me and poked me everywhere to see if I could feel it. And I could hear him say, "Oh my God."
I got a phone call from Kurt's boss. My heart just went into my throat. I was basically panicking, but trying not to and trying to retain information. And I said, like, "Is he gonna die?" And he was like, "I'm not sure." So then I felt like I had to be at the site. I wanted to check it out for myself.
I fell onto a piling, and there's rebar sticking straight up. And the rebar went through my armpit behind my left ear, and it shattered 2 of my vertebrae.
We didn't know any details of what happened. We just knew that we needed to make an attempt to get there as soon as possible.
They lifted me out of the basement window.
I just saw a lot of emergency crew working with him.
My sister showed up and talked to me for a little bit.
Being a nurse, I have a medical background. I knew it was serious. The fact that he couldn't feel anything, he couldn't move anything other than his left leg, I was very scared for him. I finally got to talk to him, and I asked him how his day was.
Said I was terrible.
He still had a little bit of sense of humor, so I was glad to know he was awake and alert and recognized me, and he was still Kurt.
And then they phoned Stars to come and pick me up.
We always tend to prepare for the worst, so you kind of start mentally preparing for like bleeding and airway problems and things like that.
They flew me to Regina Base.
Stars was really important because we knew it would be a smooth ride.
Sometimes the highways can have some bumps and stuff, and just having that rebar move at all could have endangered him.
We knew it would be professionals on board, and that they would take care with every little movement to save and preserve his life.
There is a lot of tension. Where the rebar actually sat, there was a lot of potential for things to go wrong.
We land, and from there, I stay with the patient and monitor his vital signs and make sure that he remains sedated and not moving.
You could see the rebar in his body, but he was able to converse with us at that time. So, like, he asked us to take pictures of him, and then they also asked us to leave the room because they had to take the burrs off the end of the rebar, and so we had to wait out in the hallway while they did that.
The scary part was waiting for surgery and waiting to see if he would even make it through surgery. They weren't even sure that he would walk initially, but I guess the surgery went really well, and he had 4 surgeons involved.
I was in the hospital for about 100 days, and I was just starting to be able to stand up in hospital.
December 24th, he actually took his first steps with the support of his therapist, and so that was like one of those priceless Christmas gifts we had. We're very proud of him.
Hi, how are you?
I'm thankful for every person who made his life possible, because the skill and expertise, right from the EMTs and firefighters to Stars to every person who worked in the hospital.
It's very impressive what they do here. They're very, very talented.
Each person doing their job the best they can has brought him forward. Words can't express how much it means to us. Thank you.